Cue up his 2010 mega hit, Baby, Baby, Baby. You're saying there it is. Yes. Before the break, you said you wanted to sing. There it is.
I have a terrible voice. I really have to save it for stand-up, guys.
You got to see her show. The Biebs expecting a baby. That story kicks off today's trending stories. Check out our Hot Topics brought to you by Walton Arts Center. So Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber expecting their first child together. Representative for Hailey Bieber confirmed to the AP that model is just over 6 months pregnant. The couple announced the news also, respectively, on their Instagram pages with corresponding posts, both beginning with a short romantic video clip of the couple kissing. Okay.
That's how babies get made.
That's how babies get made. Hailey Bieber looking gorgeous, got that baby bump. So, man, for some reason, Justin Bieber in my mind is still that teenager who's singing that song.
I know. It's like we basically grew up with him, right? I mean, we feel like
I know. I feel like I've watched him in all the stages of life.
Yeah. Back when I was worked on Chelsea Lately, the talk show I used to be on, he came on there a couple of times.
Yeah.
And he was just
How
becoming.
old was he at that time?
I mean,
15?
I think like 15. Yeah. His mom was with him. I mean, and now I'm just like, wait, you're a full-blown adult. That means I'm old.
I know. That reality check hits hard sometimes.
Yeah. It's exciting though. I think they're just a lovely couple.
Yeah, they're a dynamic couple.
Yeah.
Exciting to see where that goes.
At least that kid will have some money.
Yeah, he doesn't have to start from the bottom up.
No.
Not at all. Well, I realize we're all excited about baseball here in Razorback country, but check out this story. An Ohio high school baseball player, Michael Patelis, did something not every baseball player can do, and that's play all 9 positions, Sarah, in one game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he accomplished this feat against Alliance in the Canfield Cardinals' final home game of the regular season. Patelis, a 4-year letter winner, started the game. Here's how it worked out. He started the game at third base, went to shortstop, and then second, and so on around the diamond. He moved to the outfield, and after each pitch, he moved to a different position. So he came in to pitch and ended the game by catching. And to his surprise, while he was catching on the mound was his freshman brother. Patella says, couldn't believe his team pulled it off and it all came together. And to complete the day, the Cardinals came from behind to win the game 14-8. And Patella had 2 hits, 4 RBIs in that victory.
I know he's not old enough, but I feel like he should have been able to go sit in the stands and have a beer afterwards
I know,
too,
right?
right? Like that's the other position.
You got to celebrate somehow. So kudos to, I mean, I was lucky if I could catch a single ball in a game when I was playing, and this guy's playing all 9 positions.
Every position.
It's very impressive. What are your board game skills like, Sarah?
Pretty non-existent. I usually lose any game that I play.
Okay,
but
perfect.
but I do it with a good attitude.
Yeah, well, you got to have a good attitude. Before that iPhone and iPad with all the electronic games, there was Monopoly. That famous game was born in Malcolm, Illinois, and it was initially called, get this, the landlord's game, before becoming what we know it as today, Monopoly. Residents in Malcolm dressed up in period clothing to salute the famous board game. The town celebrated Monopoly with pieces of tokens used to play and the famous jail corner. Visitors to the square could win prizes and coupons to local businesses right there in the city. The events celebrated the birthday of Lizzie Maggie, who patented her landlord's game way back in 1904. So what would that make, 120 years?
Sure.
Quick math.
Yeah, my board game skills and my math skills are very lacking today.
I love that we've got the silver top hat. I mean, just very iconic.
It does look really fun. I mean, I love Monopoly, and people get so competitive over it.
They do. My family does too. And you know, there's different versions of it now, which are more like kid-friendly, which is the games that we play, which I'm thankful for, because Monopoly, the OG Monopoly, can be pretty complicated.
I know. It gets, people start buying properties from each other, and and then I'm like, all right, I just wanted to have fun.
I know.
Now we're fighting.
Now we're moguls with hotels.
Yes.
And, yes, but glad to see that they're celebrating that game. It has some legs, obviously, still with us. A Rhode Island Boy Scout who has overcome adversity is all smiles these days. A recent achievement meant the world to him. All of his hard work paid off as a lifelong Boy Scout now has become an Eagle Scout.
That's amazing.
Yeah, becoming an Eagle Scout is the highest honor for Boy Scouts of America, and it's an achievement that doesn't come easy. To celebrate his success, a special ceremony was held for his Eagle pinning. The actual acting mayor even showed up and gave him a key to the city. With all said and done, Christopher is hoping to be an inspiration for others, and despite a few challenges over the years, he's proof that if you want something bad enough, you can do it. Congrats, Christopher. Love to see it. Way to go. Speaking